Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Jabini Metta Didi.
Daddy wants more powerful
Om
tsunami.
Shanti. Nimitta.
Still not enough.
जिनकी लिखने बिजी है ओम शांति मैं सेटिस्फाइड हूँ
Now Daddy
ओम
is
शांति
not quite satisfied.
जो दूर बैठे हैं नजदीक आ जाओ
Daddy's
कोने में बैठे
inviting
हैं
all
सामने आ
those
जाओ
who are sitting at the
आओ आओ
back
नजदीक
to
आओ
come to
ये
the
कहना
front
पड़ता है
and to the middle.
बहुत जगह नजदीक बढ़ रही है आओ 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 उठो बहने भाई ऐसा नजदीक आओ अच्छा अच्छा क्या
Acha.
सुनने चाहते हो
What would you like to hear about?
आज बाबा ने डरा दिया
Today Baba made us a bit afraid.
क्या डराया
Oh, in what way?
सजाओं का भी फल है
The question of punishment at the end.
हाँ अगर बाबा
If
हम बच्चों को कितना शक्ति देता है खुशी देता है
no matter how much power and happiness Baba gives to we children,
खुशी देता है शक्ति देता है
and he gives power and happiness,
पहले शक्ति देता है या पहले खुशी
what does he give first? Power or happiness?
ये जगह खाली पड़ी है और नजदीक आओ
Daddy wants the empty spaces in
पहले
front to
शक्ति
be
देता है या
filled.
खुशी देता है
So which
रजनी मेरे
is
को
it?
देखना मैं समझती हूँ
I think
आप जब तक तो
until you give an answer,
खुश रहने की शक्ति देता है
actually he gives you the power to stay always in happiness.
कोई भी ऐसी घड़ी
There shouldn't be any time, any minute
नहीं है जो खुश ना हो
where you aren't happy,
क्या कारण कारण कुछ है नहीं
because there's no reason to not be happy.
अगर कारण आता है देखने के लिए कहाँ तक खुश है
And if a reason comes, it's just to check to what extent you are in happiness.
क्योंकि
Because
जब से बाबा के बनने हैं
since we have been Babas,
बाबा की खुशी मिली है
we have received happiness from Baba,
तब तो बाबा के पास बैठे हैं
and this is why we are sitting with Baba.
सेवा भी करते हैं
We are also doing service, and through that we receive a lot of happiness.
कल शाम के क्लास में था
Yesterday
Class
in
subject
the
है।
evening class, 4 subjects were taken up.
अगर एक सब्जेक्ट में मैं वीक हूँ
And if I'm weak
खुशी नहीं
in one of the subjects, then I cannot be fully
वो
happy.
कम होगा
So whatever is missing, suppose yoga is less,
तो खुशी नहीं होगी
then you cannot have
दाना में
happiness.
कोई
If in regard to
जो
dharna,
हमारे नियम मर्यादा बने हुए हैं
we are not following any of our niyams or maryadas, our principles and
उसके
boundaries.
अनुकूल
According to
अगर नहीं
those,
चले हैं
if
कुछ
we
भी
are
मिस
not
मिस किया है
If we're missing somewhere,
खुशी
we're
नहीं
not
होती
fully following, then also we cannot be happy.
पर सेवा करेंगे
Even though we may be doing
क्यों सेवा तो
service, because service
चलते फिरते कोई ना कोई सेवा सामने है
comes in front of us as we move forward,
अंदर खुशी नहीं है
but there will not be internal
योग
happiness if yoga
ज्ञान धारणा
or dharana
ज्ञान क्या कहता है
is missing.
Yoga
What does
hoga.
Gyan say? Gyan says there should be yoga.
ज्ञान है हे आत्मा अपन को आत्मा समझ बाबा को याद करो बस
Because knowledge is, hey
Yeah, yoga.
soul, consider yourself a soul and remember your father. That is yoga.
अपन को आत्मा समझ के
You have to understand that you are a soul.
मैं आत्मा हूँ
I am a soul.
बैठ के
Sit with yourself.
मैं रियली आत्मा हूँ
And see, am I really a soul?
देह के भान से परे
Uh,
देह जानती हूँ बाबा ने
free
समझ दिया
from the body.
देह
Baba has given us the knowledge of the body and the world,
जहाँ है
which is outside,
जहाँ रावण का राज था
where the rule of Ravan was going
अब हम तो
on,
बाहर में है
and
हम उस राज्य से निकल आइए
we have come out of that kingdom, which
बाबा ने
is
निकाल दिया
still going on beyond our
स्व पर
center,
राज
our,
करने के लिए
so that Baba has given us the power to have a rule, sovereignty over one's own self.
स्व पर राज्य
I, the
अभी हम
self, am the
यहाँ
ruler
क्या
over
करते हैं?
myself. Now, what am I doing?
स्व पर राज्य
There is the kingdom over the self.
ईश्वर के बच्चे हैं
I am the child of God,
सेवादारी भी है
and also I am a server.
ईश्वर के बच्चे हैं
As a child of God,
जयंती ने पूछा ना
Jentipen
याद
had
क्या है
asked,
योग क्या है
what is the difference between remembrance and yoga,
स्मृति क्या है
and what is awareness?
याद और कोई बात याद आती नहीं है
Remembrance of God means that you don't remember any
Wonderful,
other
eh?
thing. Nothing else comes into your mind, no one else.
मैं तो कहती हूँ
It's very wonderful.
इतना अच्छा सहज पुरुषार्थ बाबा ने सिखाया है
Baba has taught us such an easy form of effort.
बीती को चितवो नहीं आगे की रखो ना आशा
So
कौन कर
do
रहा है?
not have any
बीती को चितवो नहीं
anything in your awareness from the
याद भी नहीं,
past,
चितवाना है।
and do not have anything in the future that you're concerned
आगे
about.
की रखो ना आशा
Do not have any
Free ho
hopes for the
gaye.
future, but be free from these hopes for the
Beeti
future
baat.
and concerns about the past. Let go of
आगे के लिए
everything,
अच्छा है।
and then you
Present.
are
अच्छा।
present in
बहुत
the
अच्छा है।
moment. This is very good.
बहुत अच्छा है
It's very good.
क्योंकि कैसे था क्योंकि बाबा एक टाइम में
In one time,
इतना अच्छा रहम दिल है
Baba has given such beautiful forms of
Prabhupada.
mercy with great generosity.
एक ही टाइम में
At one
कि तुम्हें
time,
याद में रहो
he says, stay in my remembrance.
योग माना कनेक्शन
Yoga means connection.
कनेक्शन से
And
Might मिल
because
जाती
of
है।
the connection, you're able to draw might into yourself.
याद से
Through remembrance,
अचल डोल है
you become free and
चिंता नहीं, कोई फिक्र
unshakable and firm, no concerns, no worries.
वो अपने अटेंशन रखना पड़ता है
And for that, you have to pay full attention on yourself.
योग में
In yoga,
बाप शिक्षक सतगुरु
you're aware of the Father, the Teacher, and the Satguru,
वंडरफुल है
who are all wonderful.
वंडरफुल है लौकिक क्या है
What is lokik, the world, worldliness?
लौकिक संबंध में
You have
लौकिक
worldly
शब्द
relationships, you have worldly words,
पर बाप
but then there is the Father.
अभी अभी सुबह अमृत वेले बाप
Right now, in the
मुरली
morning,
शिक्षक
after Amrit Vela, he becomes the teacher.
अमृत
For the
वेले 4 के
Murli,
पहले मैं थोड़ी मुरली देखती हूँ
I look at the Murli a little
4
bit
बजेगा मुरली नहीं
before
देखेगी
4 a.m. Amrit Vela,
याद
but then I stay in remembrance.
अगर मुरली के समय अगर याद में बैठ जाऊँ तो
I would sit in remembrance during the time of listening to the Murli, then
एक
I would
word भी
not absorb the Murli, not even a word.
मिस नहीं करना है
We should not miss even one word.
हर एक महावाक्य में
Within each of Baba's great words,
बड़ा अर्थ समाया हुआ है
each
बता
word
तीन
is
प्रकार की
filled with deep
एक
significance.
टाइम में बाप काम कर है बाप से क्यों सतगुरु
He is the Father, the Teacher, and the Satguru, and at one
याद में
time he
रहो
does 3 things. He gets us
विक्रम
to
विनाश
be
हो
in
जाएंगे
remembrance so that our
अभी
negative
अभी
karma
बाबा
will
का
be
बन के बाद
destroyed.
कोई
And as
भूल
soon
चूक
as
की
we have become Babas, and if we have
सच
made
बता दो
any mistakes, then we
बाबा
should
मैंने
speak
भूल
about
की
it
है
truthfully that
बाबा ये
Baba, I
मेरी
made
भूल
this
हुई है
mistake,
नियम
this
मर्यादा को नहीं चाहिए
I
अच्छा मैं
didn't
माफ कर
follow this or that
माफ करने बहुत अच्छा
Maryada
है
or Nyam, and then he forgives.
अगर मैं
He's very
सच्ची दिल
good
से
at forgiving. If
बाबा
with
से
a
बात न
true
करूँ ना
heart, if I don't speak to Baba with a
रियलाइज नहीं
true
करूँ ना
heart, if I do not realize,
तो बाबा
then Baba,
आज जब का सजाएं भी देता है तो
he would be
सकाश भी दे तो याद भी देता है
giving the punishment, the sakash and remembrance,
क्यों सजा देता है
because he does
ये
give punishment.
एक बारी यज्ञ के स्टेज में
Once in the history of the Yagya,
कोई आत्मा को निमित्त बना करके
one soul had
उनको
been
सजाएं दी
made
बहुत बहुत
instrument, and
वो सीन
that person was given a
हैदराबाद
lot
कराची की
of
थी
punishment. This was through a trance
बेचारी सजाएं
experience, and the person experienced extreme punishment.
इतनी
This was when
सजाएं
we
दी
were in Karachi.
पतक रही थी
So much punishment had been received, they could hardly
बाबा
bear
ये
it.
क्यों
And
दिखा
then
रहा
we
था
said, why did Baba show us this?
कर्म में सावधान रहना है
So that you can be very attentive and careful when you're doing your karma.
कर्म बड़े
Because
पर
karma,
साथ साथ जो वो बात सुनाई ना इस विक्रम विनाश भी करता है माफ भी करता है
so
तो श्रेष्ठ कर्म करने की शक्ति बहुत देता है
he gives you the power
तो मुझे
to
अच्छा
do
अनुभव
pure
है
karma.
तीनों
He
बातें
teaches you to maintain pure karma, and he
हम समझते
gives you the
हैं
power to do pure karma.
याद में जरूर रहना है
We have to stay in
फालतू बात याद
remembrance.
करके
If we remember unnecessary things,
तो हम ऐसे फालतू बात याद करेंगे तो कोई ना कोई
then
रंग काम हो जाएगा
we will do some wrong karma.
एक्यूरेट नहीं
We
होगा
will not be accurate.
याद में रहने से
By remaining in remembrance,
बाबा खुश
Baba is happy with
हम भी
us,
देखते हैं
and we also see
अच्छा है बाबा
Baba is very good.
1 घंटे पहले वाली बात याद नहीं है
We don't even remember something that
किसने कुछ
happened
नहीं
1 hour
ठीक है
ago. Okay, whatever it was,
ये आंखें
let
में
go. The
ये देखने के लिए
eyes
नहीं है
are not for
भूले
seeing
देखने के लिए नहीं है
mistakes,
सुनने के लिए नहीं है
or our ears are not for hearing about mistakes.
किस लिए है
For what do we have these?
अंदर ही अंदर आत्मा
Deep within the soul,
में मन बुद्धि संस्कार है ना ये बाबा ने समझाया ना
as
मन बुद्धि
understood, we
संस्कार
have
है
the mind,
आत्मा
intellect, and sanskaras in the soul.
संस्कार
Baba
पहले
has
नहीं बोला
explained it. He didn't say sanskaras first.
पीछे बोल रहा है
That came
पर
third.
संस्कार अनुसार
But it is according to
पहले
the
मन बुद्धि
sanskaras that the mind and
ऐसे
the
चलती थी
intellect were operating.
संस्कार थे
There were sanskaras, but now these have changed. The mind has become quiet, the intellect has become clean. The mind is still, and look at it at any moment. The mind is still. I say this to all of you. See if your mind is still and quiet, and then automatically what thoughts would arise in the intellect. It would be pure and clean. And this then becomes the sanskaras. I sit 10 minutes with Dadi Gulzar, and maybe 15 minutes of meditation together. We sit together in such a way. I said, Dadi, say something. She will smile. And then she wants me to say something when we meet. We don't have any issues. Truthfulness and love. Produces a very subtle form of love, which gives sakash. Someone had asked, what is sakash? Before I came this evening, someone asked, who has the experience of sakash?
Sakash. Koi baat hai.
If there is anything going on, something going wrong with your body, Sakash will be a very subtle force coming from Baba that alleviates the difficulty. God himself is happy with me. If he's not happy with me, he's not going to give me sakash. He will say, you take care of your own karma. Why would he not be happy? Is if I'm not attentive in my spiritual efforts. Therefore, the stage of being free from thought, which Baba is free from thought, free from the effect of action, and one who doesn't do any action. Being in that stage, what thought is necessary? Then it is natural for you to become completely free from the desires for recognition and the sorrow of getting disregarded. This is the greatest sorrow that Brahmins have. The difficulty is the desire for recognition and the sorrow of being disregarded. How many of you know about this, experience this? You have the desire for recognition and the sorrow by being disregarded. So you have to be free from the concern of those two things and remain in your self-respect. If somebody does disregard you or insult you, they're just taking your test. If somebody is not giving you regard and is insulting you rather, it doesn't really matter. So deep within, become a yogi and give cooperation to your own self. Because you receive a lot of cooperation from yoga. Janki had been asking about this, so that this is becoming very clear what exactly occurs through yoga within. You receive a lot of cooperation from Baba. I do not experience myself to be alone or empty. And there isn't anything. You can't say there isn't anything. No, I have everything. Without asking, automatically you receive many things. Baba makes us royal. I don't think
78 years
that in 78 years I have asked for anything. You receive it. Once Baba had taken my test. In Karachi, perhaps. There were 36 varieties of food that were made very, very nice. Very, very beautiful food was created. And in the evening, it was all laid out on the table. And he wanted to see what everybody would take and eat. So Baba was watching everyone. It was very, very good food. And then in the evening he asked what was nice, and then somebody said, well, this was nice. Then Baba said, well, you failed the test. Next day he gave the direction. And there would be very basic food that was given. And if anybody wants to eat that, they can stay. Some people thought, well, I'll get sick if I just eat that. So then, if you can't eat that, then I'll send you to another place. I was a nurse at the time. I said, yeah, I can eat that. Whatever food I get, I can eat that. That's no problem. And in those days, people are concerned about getting sick. So somebody said, well, why should I go to look after somebody who can't manage the food? I can manage the food, there's no problem. And those who were ill, they stayed. Some were really ill. And this vegetable and maize that Baba, a very, very basic food that Baba gave us to eat. Some said, well, how can we eat this every day? So Baba said, okay, you can also. Baba took the test in this way. So for Brahma Bhojan, you have to have so much regard and love. And I, when according to drama, anyone was staying with me for service, I would take their test also. Sometimes there was a little sister, young sister, and she would see if the food was good, she would say, I'll eat, but if it wasn't good, then she'd say, I'm not hungry. So I said, well, he was going to fail. And there was I took a good test. Practically, she said, no, it happens. I'm sometimes not hungry. But this is the mind needs to have victory over the sense organs. And we need to make this effort. These days, what is effort? It is that we have insufficient attention on service. We are too much caught up in service and things. Service has become so extended on the basis of what? It is because of the systems and maryadas that Baba has given us that we've been able to extend service so much. The knowledge and yoga is so elevated, so the service has extended so much. And in today, the meeting we had, this emerged. Baba says, give the message. Nobody should be without the message. And then I always think, well, what message should we give? The message has to go through the whole world, and everyone should know what Brahma Kumaris are. Many know what knowledge is. But the life of a Brahma Kumari, they need to have the experience of what our life is. The power of our yoga and the fruit of our karma. Whenever we do right karma, I've also read you this, whatever is the right thing to do, you do that. At least you have that much intellect, that much understanding. Your conscience tells you if something is not quite right, then don't do that. With love, say, no, I can't do that. So if you say inside yourself you don't want to do the wrong thing, then automatically you become free from that. If you come under someone's influence, or you're impressed by somebody, they have influence over you, then they will make you do wrong action. And you will get punishment for that. Baba was talking about punishment. That means all of your happiness would disappear. Through some means or another, you will get some punishment. It will not let you go until you have had a deep realization. He will not forgive you. These are very old points. Mama used to explain. The best thing of all is to have realization. Because it is through realization that transformation can occur. I am a soul, the child of the Supreme Soul, and I understand the deep consequences of karma. Just understanding the self as a soul means what? It means that you stay in His remembrance. By understanding yourself as a soul, you can have remembrance, and through that remembrance you will get power. And then whatever is Baba's knowledge, you will inculcate that. And then your karma will be good. And you will also get good company. These days, Sakash. So that means for the self, you look at yourself and you see the Supreme Father, His teachings, His explanations and His warnings take the form of Sakash that you receive. People ask, how are you moving ahead? You know now that there is a gathering of saints in Haridwar, and the saints should know that we are coming. When the saints came to know that we are coming, they were happy, because I know many saints, and I also feel that they should know
किसने ये सब खेल रचाया है?
Who has
अपने
created
आप
this
सभी कुछ करे,
game
अपने आप को छिपाया है,
and
उसको
then
प्रत्यक्ष
hidden
करना है।
himself? We need to make
बाबा ने
him
छिपा के बच्चों को आगे
visible.
रखा है।
Baba has hidden himself and placed his children in front.
बच्चों का काम क्या है?
What is the work of the
अभी
children now?
बहन विदेश में भी ऐसा प्लान बनाओ,
Sisters, we must make such a
मिल करके।
plan for the foreign. We have to get together and plan this
सब देखे।
so that everyone can see.
क्या पहले हालैंड में बनाएंगे?
Should we do it in
हालैंड का प्रोग्राम बहुत
Holland?
अच्छा हुआ था।
The program in Holland
जहाँ भी
was
बनाओ,
very
जहाँ भी
good.
बनाओ।
Wherever you make programs, it will have to
चाली
be
भी यार,
very
मीरा
good.
कहाँ है?
Mira is here, Charlie
कहाँ
is
है?
coming.
ट्रांसलेशन कर रही है। बहन ऐसा कोई प्रोग्राम बनाओ,
So make such a
हर देश में
program
बनाओ,
in every country,
कंटिन्यू एक जैसे जो भी करो।
continuous, so that there
मैं
is
2 दिन यहाँ हूँ
one
ना,
subject.
3
I'm
दिन,
here
2
for
दिन, 3 दिन
2 or 3 days.
ये शिवरात्रि है ना,
Shivratri is
ऐसा प्रोग्राम
coming.
बनाओ।
Make such a
मतलब
program
जो जितने भी प्रोग्राम बने उसका कुछ नवीनता आए जाए।
so that there is something new that emerges.
सबके दिल से निकले।
And it should emerge from everyone's
सत्य है।
heart that this is true.
नॉलेज की शक्ति,
The power of knowledge,
दाना
inculcation.
तो हमेशा 2-3 बार बताया होगा।
I must have mentioned this 2 or 3 times.
अच्छा एक क्लास में
In one
रोना
class,
करते 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 करते
we were
चारों
discussing,
सब्जेक्ट में
and
नंबर 1 सब्जेक्ट कौन सा?
among all the 4 subjects, which is the number 1
ज्ञान को पहले
subject?
रखें या योगा को पहले रखें या
Should
दाना
we
को पहले
put
रखें
Gyan first or
या
Yoga
सेवा को
first,
पहले रखें?
Dharna first or service first?
पर मैंने
And
आखिर
I
ज्ञान योग का
eventually
practically
felt
स्वरूप है
that
dharna।
the practical form of Gyan and Yoga is Dharna,
जो सेवा करता है
and whoever is
attention
doing
जाता है देख दाना
service,
कैसी है,
you pay attention on how their Dharna
दाना
is.
सेवा कराती है।
It is Dharna that causes service to take place.
आज अभी
And today also,
कोई बात याद आ रही पर क्लास में नहीं सुनाऊंगी।
some things are coming in my mind which I'm not
समझो
going
करके।
to say in the class, but
मैं
we need
आप
deep understanding.
20 साल से कट सेवा कर रहे हैं, 25 साल से।
I've been
मैं
doing,
थक गई हूँ आपसे।
some people say, oh, I've been doing service
तुम
for
जानो तुम्हारा काम है, मैं
20
तो
or
नहीं
40
करूँगी।
years. I'm tired now.
ये
I'm
क्या
not
है?
going to do this anymore. What is this?
अच्छी अच्छी आत्मा
Very good souls
कहे मैं तो फलाने के साथ रह के थक गया हूँ।
saying, I'm tired of living with such and such a person.
थकावट है,
This tiredness,
मैं नहीं समझती हूँ।
I do not think.
निर्मला बहन कहा है थकी हूँ मैं फलाने के साथ
do
रह
I-
के थकी हूँ।
Did I get ever tired of
जाने से
living
काम
with
जाने।
someone?
कभी कहा है
Have I ever said, oh, this one knows
आपने कहा, मैं थक
themselves
गई
or
हूँ।
their work? Have you, Dr. Nirmala, ever said you're tired of this or
थको काहे
that?
को? जो बाबा के अंतिम घड़ी के महावाक्य है ना,
The
वो
last
हर घड़ी
words
याद
of
रहे।
Baba, we should remember them at every
निराकारी,
moment, incorporeal,
निर्विकारी,
viceless,
निरंकार।
and egoless.
हमारी अंतमत सुगत है वो वही हो है।
This will be the last point of
निराकारी स्थिति में रहने
consciousness,
से,
and by staying in the incorporeal
निर्विकारी,
stage, in a viceless state,
काम नहीं, कोई क्रोध नहीं।
no lust, no anger.
बाबा ने 1-2 रिमोली में स्पष्ट किया है।
Baba clarified this in 1 or 2
चलो काम तो छूट
murlis.
गया,
Okay, you
पर
got rid
क्रोध
of
भी
lust, but then
कईयों से
you've got still
क्रोध का अंश भी
anger.
न हो।
There shouldn't be a trace of anger,
क्रोध तो बना,
because
मैंने गुस्सा
anger,
थोड़ी किया, सच बताती हूँ ना।
you say, well, I wasn't angry, I was just telling the truth, but this is anger. And it's not the truth. There has to be the attitude of tirelessness. One should never get tired of any situation or person. If you are very intoxicated by the study and the achievement through the study, there is a great deal of value for it, and you will never get tired of it. When you get tired of something, your voice changes, which Baba sometimes mentioned as your mood. Your mood varies from one thing to another. Because the destination is very high. The question of reaching the golden age is separate, but the attainment of here and now is very high, and we must not tire. And this is why Baba said, you keep the picture of the ladder, and you see when this is over, you go up. And Baba had also explained, which I liked very much. Baba said, go, child, and sit in front of the pictures, and practically I did this. Who has been sitting in front of the pictures and looking at them? The ladder, the tree, the Trimurti, the cycle. Who has sat in front of these and really studied them? Because this kind of effort is very good. He would say, come Janak, sit in front of the pictures. And I said, yes, Baba. In the history hall where the pictures were placed in Baba's day in the history hall. So now you come to Madhuban and do this kind of a service, this kind of yoga. I'm going to give you Toli now. Om Shanti. Do you understand that you're taking Sakash from Baba? So even if somebody is very far away, they are pulled by that Sakash. Some people write that they have experienced this, that Sakash is pulling them. You got the card where it was written so beautifully. With great love from far away, people had said that they felt the Sakash of truth and love, and they were pulled here. At the end, it is Baba's Sakash which carries you forward. You must consider the last moments, and the effort you have made over a long time is very useful at the end. Even now, I experience the effect of the effort of a long time. Om Shanti. The pull is there, and so I came up from the meeting directly to here.